Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. This one is a little bit of an intriguing one. I actually have had a lot of brand new subscribers from me kind of talk about general gaming news and such, but I also have a little bit of a fondness on the VTubing world because I actually wouldn't mind becoming a VTuber myself. But right now we're seeing something very intriguing when it comes to Sinder. Now, if you guys don't know who Sinder is or was, Sinder was a very popular content creator, especially in the VTubing sphere, and they were relatively doing pretty good. A lot of YouTube views, a pretty supportive community, again, like, a few thousand views per every Twitch stream, and there was a really big drama bomb that happened. A lot of the other various VTuber creators just were like, hey, this woman is conniving, a schemer, bad person, everything. Like, there was like pretty much the manifesto of manifestos where like artists were calling her out, people were calling her two-faced, calling them horrible friends, like bow if you guys recognize Shy Lily, you recognize Nanolis. All these very popular creators and like well-respected VTubers just like being like boom, 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 boom. You are fake, you are whatever. But when it came to that one, they kind of took a step back. Like Sinder was like, hey, like I've tried my best to apologize. I'm trying to figure this out. And at the end of the day, like I do have a little soft spot on it just because like, like it just was a lot. Like I almost would want to see them like the opportunity to go and have a second chance to like speak or come back or do something right. Like there is a little bit of a redemption arc, and if they ever had a chance to speak on these, these women in private, give proper apologies and actually try to uplift like smaller content creators or did a lot more for charity. Like there is some ways I can see it going okay. But I don't know the full picture. I'm not them. Like it just, well, you guys can let me know your thoughts down below. It's one of those like, I'm not the person they got offended by, so I'm not the one that's going to forgive them, but like, let me see what they do type situation. So they don't step on any toes. But either way, this is a weird one because they haven't streamed and they finally broke their silence. And it also came out with two separate things where they also got a level 32 hype train, which is hundreds, if not thousands of dollars just for their birthday. So I would like to hear your thoughts down below. Like I'm very kind of neutral on this one. Like some videos I could be like, oh my God, you're horrible. Or, oh my God, you're great. I'd never really watched their content that much. I'm very curious on what VTubers, if this shows up in the recommended, to actually go and think. But this is why it's intriguing because they, well, broke their silence. There's a few comments out here too where their community was like, hey, if you want to go post a happy birthday message, they opened up the Discord, and obviously a lot of people are still in the Discord. Look at these reactions and hearts and everything, being like, hey, we're going to open up this channel as a place to share any birthday wishes or projects or gifts you'd like to send to Sinder. The channel will be unlocked in 4 days or on September 14th. The birthday of our hellhound, you know what happened? The channel will remain unlocked for 24 hours until being relocked, and everything eventually archived for Sinder to view whenever she pleases. It's just being like a happy birthday, which at the end of the day isn't the world's worst thing. It's at their own private Discord community. You can't harp on them too much. Like it's your birthday. It's okay to celebrate your birthday too as well. But they're gonna be like, hey, if you're trying to do anything inappropriate or mean, we're gonna delete it. Like this is all normal stuff. But this is where things got crazy. Because during this birthday, their community actually went and got a level 32 hype train and even made cute little videos. Like I feel like someone could probably say something mean about this person.
Happy birthday, Cinder.
But they were just, they're just trying to be nice. This seems a little parasocial. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a streamer, so I can kind of say that. It seems like, a little bit on a lens, but it's wholesome. Like there's wholesome guys underneath it all. And that's, I think, what matters more. The intention matters nice that the community, although some people may think like, hey, like this, Cinder's gonzo forever horrible person based on what they saw, but some people might be like, hey, I just liked your content, I liked your YouTube videos, whatever. Like I said, I'm trying to be neutral as all heck over here. But like they make these little videos and be like, happy birthdays,
like a year has passed since you for your big day. I wanted to give a special message to you and the Power Pups to celebrate your big day. And as you can see, I'm wearing the first merchandise I bought from your birthday merch last year, the hoodie, and I thought
there's a lot I could say, but the overall intention is just people are just, trying to be nice, trying to be like, hey, we liked your content at the end of the day. But this is why it gets a little bit more in the controversial side. So like I said, I'm not a VTuber. I would like to be. Like I think it's fun. Like if you don't mind VTuber news, gossip, and stuff like that, feel free to subscribe. I don't want to like necessarily hate on someone that's just like their community celebrating their birthday. I think it'd be very distasteful for me. But I can also see where I've seen other people like now kind of slowly chiming on in, saying that they're trying to go and like sneak their way on in, and they're trying to go and slowly ease their way back into the community where people are thinking like, do they even deserve it? And that's the thing. Like I said, I'm not saying nothing. Like, I think at the end of the day, like, someone's community coming together for someone's birthday is a good, like, that's cute. Like, I will never insult someone for trying to make sure someone else is having a happy day. Do I agree with all this stuff? Maybe not. Do I want to see more stuff and more knowledge in the future? Yes. But they broke their silence. They literally went and broke their silence. They saw these happy birthdays. They just kid like cute little heart and all that stuff. And don't forget, they also tried to go drop a $6,000 charity donation, which a lot of people kind of were skeptical on too as well. This is like, hey, are you just trying to go and scheme your way back into getting like a good 6-7 figure, job and YouTube videos and VTubing again, and maybe try to mix up your brand, your naming, whatever it might be. So it's like a toss up. The hyper fans are like, come back, we miss you, which is, good. They might have good memories or accept them for who they are. But a lot of YouTubers now are being like, hey, like, this woman was conniving, she was evil. All these other people like Bow, Shy Lily do not like her. And they had, and somewhat also reputable reasons why. So I want to see another response, the redemption, and kind of see what happens in the future. Because people can say anything they want, but actions always do speak louder than words. And I'd want to see, like I said, like, if they do stuff for charity more, if they want to have a wholesome community, maybe bring up new VTubers, properly apologize, address the issues. There is a chance for redemption here. Not that I'm like I'm just some random dude with no YouTube subs. Like, I'm like just chilling, doing whatever, at the end of the day. But this is why it gets crazy, because like I said, this was a level 32 hype train. Like, this is twice the previous record on the offline chat. So it's wholesome, but for me as a streamer, I feel a little weird on this. Because it's like, they're not streaming. We don't know if they're coming back, and they're just giving hype trains and giving money and stuff. Like, it is wholesome. I don't want to say it's bad. Like, I really hope my intentions aren't misconstrued. But it is like, this woman's not even streaming. It's, like I said, it's wholesome. I just really don't want to get like hate on for me. Like, because these are people who clearly had like a special connection with them, like a special bond, parasocially or not. I'm a streamer. I've seen people that are very parasocial at the end of the day. I gotta be honest with you. I think that's not healthy. But so maybe maybe helped you with depression. Maybe it gave you a spot to like be yourself, whatever. Like, I understand. Everyone's a little parasocial. I'm parasocial to my viewers too. Like, it's okay. And like, but
So for the second video, which I said I would do, to celebrate Cinder's birthday, I decided to get the first cup I bought online from GameStop, which is the version 0.2 cup, which I know is a little, too not safe for work. And I'll even have it with Cinder's official flavor, Power. Now, I have two of these, because the first one I actually took out the white power patch that's supposed to keep it, not get moist and all that.
Like, they're just trying to be nice. They gave her a bunch of money. Like 32 hype train, that's a decent amount of money. That's a lot of people thrown on in. They kind of rioted and came together, and like it's like, it is a nice gesture. Do I think she deserves it? That's your call. That's why I'm making this video. I really don't know. I'm actually curious, because it's been a few months. Like, tell me. Like, literally tell me. I don't know. Like I said, I want to see more information. But they're like, this wasn't just a number, it was a message. We're still here. We still believe. We still care deeply. Thank you for every single one of you who joined, cheered, subscribed, or simply shared the moment. You turned a birthday wish into a blazing reality. Let's carry this energy forward, not just today, but every day. And like I said, people are kind of coming up with this too as well. And I don't know, like, it seems like it's weird. It's weird because I don't know how to feel. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to dislike this girl or not, even on my own opinion, like making my own objective thoughts. I don't know. Look at this. Like, even though she was kind of a biatch, I did enjoy watching the clips. And then people obviously are calling out, Shy Lily and other people being like, hey, like, whatever. And like, everyone has their own audience, their own creatives. And even for like the most polarizing people on the entire planet, there will still people who will support them no matter what. So like I said, this is just an intriguing vibe. This is, like I said, Sinder breaking her, her silence, and people are supporting this. People are like, oh god, no way she returned. You think she's streaming again? I'm still placing a bet on 2016 return. Auto message feels so bland, and it's kind of funny because even on Discovery from Twitter, they're showing Shy Lily right afterwards. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird one. Like, I'm a man. I also am not a VTuber as of yet, so it's harder for me to objectively say this stuff, but I'm curious what you guys think down below. And subscribe if you guys enjoyed this crazy journalism. I try not to step on Cinder's toes. I don't know. Maybe she's been going through it. You might have, I don't know. So like this, the more I guess with this video. So I appreciate y'all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe down below, and I don't know, give me your thoughts.